All right, hopefully everything is rolling. All right, guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. So normally I do my videos and I record, right? So this time I tried to do something a little different. Um, I'm gonna start this series of me going live and really trying to truthfully help professional drivers make money both online and offline. All right. So if you don't know me, I'm RJ. I am a 20-year professional driver, and I've driven, I could say almost everything, right? So, triples and doubles. I've driven containers, tankers, flatbeds, cargo vans, um, planes, box trucks. So I've kind of driven almost everything in my 20 years, and I've had 20 years of CDL experience, and I can honestly say that I wish that someone would have told me to invest my money or to create like businesses with my money when I was making, a lot of money driving all these hours all day. And so now, after my 20 years of me driving, I do understand now that it is very important for professional drivers to create their own income, not just driving, because what you don't realize is that driving actually depends on other factors. It depends on you finding a good company to find you loads, or it depends on, like, traffic and if your vehicle runs and all this type of different stuff. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make it to where professional drivers understand that just because you have a CDL, just because you have your own truck, just because you have a cargo van, doesn't mean that you are actually like a business owner. If you have to continuously work to make income, and your business doesn't make income without you working, without you actually driving, without you being behind the wheel, you don't own a business. You have a job. And so I'm trying to just bring awareness to that, because for 20 years I thought that because I drove trucks that was the end all, and I was a business owner and I was working for myself. I didn't have to deal with people, but it was honestly a trap. And I'm just saying that, and I'm being 100% honest. And so, because of that, after 20 years not having nothing set for myself, just thinking that, oh, I'll make a lot of money driving, I'm good. Um, it's really making me wish that I can go back in time and create something while I was making a lot of money driving trucks. And so, what I'm doing now is I'm going to start a series to where I'm going to show drivers how to make money both online and offline, right? So some of them might be a little unorthodox. Some of them might be you heard of before, and some might not be. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna try to continuously give information and give value, right? So if you are a professional driver and you're looking for a way to make extra income, possibly online, or if you're looking for a way to make more income driving, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I honestly, I got you. So, um, this will be the first episode. This is like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've done already 3 of these, and I've been having issues with this system that I'm using, because I never went live before and tried to record it and use it on my actual laptop just to kind of really show you guys what I'm actually doing. So I'm gonna attempt it, and just understand, if you bear with me, I promise you every video will get better and better. Every video I'll be able to provide more and more information, more visuals, and I'll try my best to increase my craft, to make it to where I'm giving the information where it can be understood and where you can actually take it and go make money from it. And another disclaimer is that everything that I show you, whether it's offline or online, is going to be to where you don't have to, come out of pocket. Because that's what I've been doing. I haven't been coming out of pocket. And so, of course, once I make money from things, then of course I start buying certain programs or buying things to make it easier on me, to where I don't have to use as much of my time. And I will, disclose that as well. But just understand that everything that I do explain today and next week and whenever, it's usually with you out not having to come out your pocket and make and like spend your actual money. That way you can see things working before you even actually invested it. That's my biggest thing, is to make sure that something is actually making me a profit before I actually start trying to put money into it. Whenever you start an online business, whenever you're trying to do anything entrepreneurial, your biggest problem will be finances. You know what I'm saying? And so because you don't have that leverage, usually you'll have to um, use your time, right? And so that's what I've been doing. And so I'm gonna get into it. I just wanted to kind of give that disclaimer, just let you guys know who I am and why you should like listen to what I'm saying. I've been driving for 20 years, and I honestly, truthfully, have a heart for professional drivers. I do know what you go through. I do know, everything that goes through being a professional driver. A lot of people just see like the revenue of it, but it's still a lot. It still takes a lot of strain on your marriage, on your family, on your body. You know what I'm saying? Like I've driven for 20 years and now I have kidney disease. So that's another reason that I continuously, try to find ways to make money that I don't have to be in my actual truck because now I can't physically drive for 10 to 16 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? And so if that's you, if you feel like you're trying to find a way to kind of slowly move out of the truck and still make money, still be profitable, hopefully these videos are for you. So the first one I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys. Let me see if I can get it up. One of the things that I did go and do, right? So and I'm gonna be like truthful with you guys. Like I'm really trying to like show you. So on Shopify, right? I mean, not Shopify, Spotify. A lot of people don't understand this. Spotify actually pays you for people listening to your songs. Now, I'm not talking about someone that's like a rapper or um, you have to be a vocalist or anything like that. Right now, in this day and age, you can actually like produce songs, and you can produce songs without coming out of pocket. And so I started doing that. And this is something that you can do while you on a break. You can do it while in detention time. You can do it, at the end of your shift. You can do it on the weekends. And you make songs and you constantly make them more and more and more. The platforms that I'm using are free. They have free trials, they have free access to it. So you can literally make a song every single day. And you never know, one might go, and get, a million views or a million listens or something like that. You'll be surprised how nowadays and age people don't have like a favoritism for like any kind of artist. They just want to listen to good music. And I've been noticing that a lot of music is trash. And I don't want to be walking around singing some of the stuff that's on radio right now. So just knowing that people are paying for that, people are actually listening to music like that, it kind of inspired me to do that. And this isn't something that's going to make you rich, but it is something that can honestly pay some of your bills. Now, I did it because I wanted to eventually pay like my cell phone bill, and then it'll pay for, my electricity and stuff like that. So I wasn't looking at this, but as far as like taking over trucking, but it is something that's to where now I don't even have to think about it, and it's constantly making me money, right? So last year, Spotify had like a different pay plan, like pay scale for people that produce, songs and stuff. But now this year they have changed it. So, you get like 1,000 listens to your song, and you can make a legitimate, amount of change. And so your job is to constantly produce those songs. You find out what song um is getting a lot of listens, and you try to double down on that type of actual song, that type of genre, that type of whatever song, and it could be hip hop, it could be country, it could be rock, whatever it could be. So as you can see, Spotify has it to where now they changed the actual pay structure, right? So you can see that you actually can get paid just using Spotify. Like that's it, just using Spotify. And so there are other platforms that you can use as well. But my choice was Spotify just because I know that a lot of people already they already have millions of actual users on Spotify. So it was like a no brainer. So what I did was, and mind you, I did this live yesterday, but I had issues with this program. But so I went to ChatGPT. Um, and I basically just put in a small prompt, right? I put in a prompt. I want to create a song on Suno AI, right, which is the platform that we're going to use. The song should be hip hop. It should be motivational to professional drivers and who wants to make money. Please give me a prompt for a song, and also make sure that the instrumental is great. So always include that. Always include about the instrumental, however you want it. Always have some kind of actual person that you're targeting, that you want to listen to what you're creating. That's a big take. That's something that I didn't do at first, and it didn't give me a lot of listens. But once I actually like zeroed in on a certain IPA, a certain person, a lot of things changed. And so it did give me a large prompt, as you can see here. It tells you the lyrics, tells you the structure, the vocal style, instrumental. Like if you just went to Suno and you just entered this in, your own little prompt, it wouldn't be as detailed. It's telling how what the tempo should be, what kind of mood, and all that, right? So all I did was copy paste that whole prompt. Wherever it says Suno, I just copy and paste that whole prompt. From here, motivational hip hop, I just copied everything and I went to this site, suno.com, suno.com, right? And so in suno.com, you could basically create whatever songs that you want. Um, I usually just go straight to this prompt, straight to the beginning. Now, you can add on to things. You can upload something. You can record your voice if you wanted to like be you rapping or be you singing. Or you could upload like a song that a snippet of a track that you might like. But me, I usually go straight into just putting the prompt right here. So I already did that. I don't want to have to go through that again, but I'm just gonna show you the songs that were created, right? Which they're decent songs. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. And again, this is free. You can have a paying plan, but this is free. All you did was go to the chat, describe what kind of song you want, go to Suno, put it in a prompt. Now you got your own song. Now you're actually like a producer. And so I'll play one of them. Let me see. This one is probably.
Engine humming like a war drum. Logbook ink and the sore thumb. Mile signs flicker in the rain. Same road, different kind of pain. Yeah. Steel frame on my back like a promise. Full tank, black coffee, no garnish. White lines cutting through the dark like scars. Clock in, clock out, still chasing stars. Rest stop lights got me thinking about the rent due. Ties keep turning cause
I'm just saying, man, you'll be surprised. Like you honestly will be surprised. Um, it's absolutely amazing. I really do believe that it can be life changing. So that's one way that you can actually like make money. Now, this is still something it's still something is that might take a little time. It might take a month or two to kind of produce the right type of songs, or even kind of learn how to make your own type of song. But if you're a professional driver and you ride around all day and you listening to music, why not listen to your own shit? Why not tell other people to like join your Spotify? Why not tell other truck drivers? Why not say that, hey, I make songs for truck drivers every time you go to a truck stop? Download my music. You know what I'm saying? You can actually do that. And so a lot of things that you might see online, you'll hear a lot of people trying to make money online and stuff. And I can be honest with you, most of them work. A lot of people might be like, oh, well, I tried that and that didn't work. Did you really try? You know what I'm saying? Like, did you really put forth an effort for it for at least 30 days straight, every single day, putting all your effort into it? I doubt you did, right? So just understand that can honestly change a lot of things for you. I don't want this video to get too long. I was gonna get you guys another way to make online, but I'm gonna try to do that this weekend. Give you another one, and like I said, every single day I'm gonna try to go live and I'm gonna try to show you guys ways to make money online. This is just one way. This is just one easy way. And like I said, a lot of things that I'm doing, I'm trying to make sure that you can just do it in your truck. You don't have to like be at a desk. You don't have to like, you know, not work or anything like that. You can actually do it while you're working, while you're waiting, while you're, resting. You know what I'm saying? Do it right quick, create something, post it, forget about it. You know what I'm saying? And then before you know it, in like a month or two, 2 months, you'll see like $1 into your PayPal. Like, oh shit, I made I made money from something I made a month ago. You know what I'm saying? And if you did it every single day, before you know it, in 3 months, now you're getting a couple $100 every single month. You know what I'm saying? And you keep doing it for 3 months, now you're making $1,000 every single month. So it can honestly add up, especially if you do a lot of volume, right? There's other ways that I've created income online, but I just wanted to kind of just push that one first. But if you stay tuned, if you subscribe, I promise, man, I'm gonna give even more value, even more ways to make money online. Whether it's drop shipping, whether it's creating a SaaS, whether it's creating a website. There's websites to where people go there just to find directories, just to find places to go or places to find something at. You know what I'm saying? And you can create a website to where somebody goes there just to find something and you get paid a percentage off everything that they find. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different ways, right? So that's one of the ways that you can make money online. And again, I pray that you do subscribe. I pray that you do try this at least. Even if you make if you make songs just to ride around with, just to ride in your truck with, just to ride, you know what I'm saying, while you're doing your route, and you know that that's something that you make. And now instead of you walking around singing Lil Wayne all day, you singing something that you actually created, which is pretty dope. But moving on. So that was a way that you can make money online, right? So I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I've made money offline. So my issue has always been, even if you look at like my first videos like last year, was finding a good company so they could find me loads. And I went through like the first 3 months of me with my cargo van, not hardly working because it was so hard to find a company to actually find me loads. And so after those 3 months, I started like really focusing on finding a way to where I don't need someone to find me loads. Now I'm not the type I don't want to log into 123 leader load board. I don't want to be in that all day. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be on Google all the time. And so I took the time, a long time. It took me about 9 months consistently trying to figure this out, trying to learn how to code, trying to figure out how I can help myself and eventually help other people. And so I created something that I named Road Catalyst, right? And what it does is it actually scrapes the internet. It actually goes in to all the load boards. It has access to load boards. It has access to the internet. It has access to broker boards. And I have it to where it finds actual loads for me. And not only does it find loads for me, it sends it directly to me. At one point, I created it and I would be on it all day trying to find loads, like just, telling the SAS what to do. But now, within the last 3 months, I've created it to where it sends it straight to my phone. So every day it's sending me like 10 loads straight to my phone. It allows me to pick which loads I want. So I have drivers, I have other people that's in my vehicle, and now I'm able to find loads for them and dispatch them. You know what I'm saying? And so it started off with me being in the truck and me finding loads for me in my truck, but now it's to the point where I can find loads for others, right? So I'm gonna show you guys access to it, and if you do want to like review it, or you want to sign up and use the platform, by all means, go to the link in the description. And the link will send you to the Founder 50, which is I'm trying to find 50 people that can honestly use the app, use the SaaS, not get charged for it. Like you don't get charged until you make twice as much as I'm charging for you to use it. So the app is going to actually pay for itself. You don't pay until you make twice as much as what I'm asking for. So you have to at least get loads even for me to accept money from you. You know what I'm saying? And you can use this for as long as you want, but you have to be a part of the Founder 50. All right. So I'm gonna give you guys just a little brief like, demo off of what I've been using and how everything is going for me. And so this is it, Road Catalyst. Of course, I have myself as the admin, but because this is my program, and so I also have it to where I have a VA that's going to constantly make sure that the app is actually working, that it's actually finding loads, that it's actually producing what it's supposed to produce. So this is my dashboard just from this month, right? And so just from this month, mind you, like this is one of my trucks. Just from this month, we've already made 8,000, right? And so I just want to give you like a little preview of what's going on with it, and why I believe that it's truly helpful. Um, so as you can see, this is the dashboard. It has already offers that I haven't even reviewed yet, and it tells you like what you're actually making every single month, right? And so I can go in here and I can see exactly what loads I've had, right? If I go to my offers, it shows me what offers I have in case I want to like take off offer. So these are the three that they had. I could either accept it, I could decline it. Once you accept the actual offer, I have it to where it automatically sends all your information to the shipper. And so what this does is it's eliminating the brokers. It's eliminating you calling someone and the shipper is saying that it pays $3,000, but this person is telling you it's paying 2,400. You know what I'm saying? With this, you're getting the whole 3,000 because I'm eliminating a shipper. I mean, not a shipper. I'm eliminating like a broker. I'm eliminating dat boards that's going to take percentages, and I'm having it to where it goes straight to the actual driver, right? Because why would you need somebody to take off a percentage of all the work that you're actually doing? And that used to, piss me off because I would see loads and then I would call and then they would tell me a different price. And so anyway, so with this, I also have these are the loads that I received, right? So it has a dashboard. So if you did choose to use it, um, you'll see all the loads that you're actually got. Like these are the loads that I secured this month, right? And it also has an AI agent. So if you have any issues, you just talk straight to the agent. It also has a voice, so you don't have to type. You can just talk straight to the agent. And if you ask it, I send me a load in Albuquerque going to Dallas, and it'll find that for you. So I made sure it had that. It has a broker AI in it, which actually like find like loads for you, right? And so what usually happens with the broker is that this is an AI where it'll actually reach out to new shippers. If for any reason that you want to like create a um actual relationship with a shipper, this broker AI, it does that. It sends out emails, it sends out text messages to the shipper. It creates that actual relationship for you, right? So this actually does a lot, man, and I might not have time right now just because I'm trying not to like just overcrowd, the live. But if you want me to go into more detail about this program that I've designed, just let me know, right? Because it has a CRM as well, that'll show you exactly what you have, and it monitors your money just so when taxes come around, you don't have to worry about, oh, I don't even remember what I made. You know what I'm saying? And so again, the key to this that made me so excited about this is the fact that it actually sends me loads. It actually sends me loads to my actual phone. I don't have to go into a dashboard. I don't have to go to any DAT or any load boards to actually find loads. I wake up and the loads are already on my phone. They're already sent to me, and all I have to do is accept or decline. So I I'm very proud of it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm super stoked. I'm super proud of it because I know exactly um what it has done for me, and I know what it can do for other people, right? So just understand like what's gonna happen is you go to the website, you click on the website, you take an assessment just to make sure that we're a good match, and you actually schedule a call to talk to me. It's not nothing automated. It's not like I'm sending you to some chat bot or anything. No, you're gonna talk to actual me, and we're gonna talk about going forward. We're going to talk about what this entails. You know what I'm saying? And I really truly hope that, it can bless somebody, man, because it has truly changed my life. And not having to find loads, like literally having like a AI assistant in my pocket that I can just text and tell them anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Text them, tell them like I need more loads, or, something's going on with this shipper. Can you contact them? And they will do it. It would do it. And I'm not just saying, it's like it took me over 9 months to create this. And I mean like 9 months of every day at my laptop creating it. So like I said, I don't want to push it too much, but this is honestly how I've been making things work outside of trying to find like a logistics company, or try to find like a broker, or get on with some company and all this other stuff. Like, why would you even have to do that? And they're taking percentages of every load. With this, I'm just charging you a small monthly fee, and you get all the money. You get everything. I don't take a percentage of nothing. I'm not trying to take money from drivers. I'm trying to actually help drivers. And another way I'm helping is because you don't have to pay up front. You don't have to sit up there and like pay it and then hope that it works. I'm so confident that it's going to work, is that I'm allowing you to actually use it, make money, and once you make twice as much as what is charged, then you pay for it. But you don't pay for it until you make that amount. So I'm not just going to take your money. I'm taking the the actual program's money, like the money that the program makes you. You pay me with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a win-win situation. And like I said, it has taken me a long time to even develop this. And the only reason I'm doing like Founding 50 is because I need feedback. I need people to use the actual SaaS and tell me issues that it might have. Use it, make money. You know what I'm saying? Give reviews and actually help me improve it. Help me make it better so other people can use it. You know what I'm saying? You can use it as a dispatcher. If you wanted to be a agent, or you wanted to be a dispatcher, you can use that for that. You know what I'm saying? Finding people loads. You know what I'm saying? Constantly they coming to you finding loads. So now you're making money from something. You know what I'm saying? That's already paying for itself. So um yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm super excited about it, and I'm just glad that it's finally here. That I finally was able to finish it, and I can finally help other people, because I'm really trying to provide value and really like serve my purpose, right? I haven't been through all this stuff as a truck driver, um, losing my truck and like going from company to company. And I had one truck where I was doing end dumps, where it started raining in Houston for like a whole week. And because of that, I was out of work for 3 weeks. And that started a chain reaction to where I wound up losing my truck. I wind up getting my truck repo. I got so many stories. Like, and I'll make a video about my stories. I got so many trucking stories that's crazy. And if you ever wonder why I'm doing what I'm doing, why it took me all this time to make something for professional drivers, is because I've been through so much shit as a professional driver. And then after 20 years, I still have to drive. And the average retirement for a professional driver is 65. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I would hope that you guys check it out. Again, like I said, I'm gonna continuously make lives, trying to show you guys how to actually make money online as well. But yeah, I really hope that it's blessed somebody, man. And again, if you want to try this, if you want to just try it, like I said, it's free. I just have to talk to you to make sure that you are actually somebody that's not trying to like use my program that I've worked hard for personal gain, and all of a sudden, mess me up. You know what I'm saying? Like do something to my program, or make money and then I don't and then ghost me. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want to make sure that the connection is there, right? So check out the link. Um, check out Suno. I don't have no affiliation with Suno. I don't get a percentage from it. You know what I'm saying? But it can honestly make you money. I don't get a percentage from Spotify, but it can make you money. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's one of the ways that you can make money online. And so stay tuned. I'll bring you more videos on that situation. And so, man, I really hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Like for